Oh. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got a game here. The Cleveland Indians at the Washington Senators. This is the first of a 4-game series. And the last game dated on April 26 in the 1968 replay. Starting for the Cleveland Indians is Sonny Siebert. He is 3-0 on the season. And for the Washington Senators, Frank Bertagna, and he has no record. He's a left-handed pitcher. Let's look at our opening lineups. Chico Salmon leading off at second. Alvis, this is for Cleveland, at third. Cardinal in center. Sims the catcher. Tony Horton at first. Harper in left. Davalillo in right. Brown at short. And Siebert, the pitcher, batting ninth. For the Washington Senators, it's Unser in center, Fred Valentine in right, McMullen at third, Howard in left, Epstein at first, Hansen at short, Casanova behind the plate, Coggins at second, and the pitcher batting ninth, Frank Bertagna. And the Washington Senators take the field. Britannia on the mound, left-handed pitcher. And leading it off for Cleveland is Chico Salmon. Okay, Britannia is ready. Here's the pitch to Salmon. 3-10 left-handed, grounds it to short, fielded by Hansen. And he fires to Epstein, one away, and we're underway here. Now Max Alvis, the batter. Here's the pitch to Alvis. 2-11 left-handed ballpark slash, right-handed 1-7. It's an 8, a liner to short. 2 outs. That'll bring up Jose Cardinal. .65 right-handed, flies it to center, and it's Unser under it to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 by Britannia. And after a half an inning, it's Cleveland nothing. Washington is coming up. I'm doing okay, Kathy. I hope you're well. I hope you are well. I've already gone through almost all my coffee here. Let me just get the last bit. Kathy Harden for the Senators. And Seaver takes the mound for Cleveland. And leading it off for Washington is Del Unser, left-handed hitter. Okay, here's Siebert now, going for his 4th win already. He'd be the winningest pitcher in baseball with a win here. Here's the pitch to Unser. 1-3 right-handed, pops it up behind the plate. for Sims, the catcher. And he makes the catch one away. Now Fred Valentine is the batter. He's a switch hitter, batting left. Here's Siebert now. Uh, 4-8. Batting left, walked him. Forward. Okay, Valentine is on, not being held. And here's Ken McMullen now. Here's Siebert and the pitch to McMullen. 3-6 right-handed, pops it up to short for Brown. Larry Brown makes the catch, 2 outs. And here's the big man, Frank Howard. 2 down, Valentine on first. Pitch to Howard. 5-7 right-handed, grounds to second, our first X today. That's for Simone, 422. One 4, it's a base hit. Gets past Chico Simone. Valentine rounds second, goes to third. It was a single, 2 asteroids. And now Mike Epstein in a clutch situation here. 2 outs, Howard on first, Valentine on third. Here's the pitch from Siebert to Epstein. 1-4, lines it to third. And Max Alvis makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no hits for the Senators in the bottom of the first. A walk, a single, both left on. After 1, it's scoreless. We move to the top of the second. And Frank, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Bertaina. If anyone can help me with this, Frank Bertaina, Bertaina, Britannia. It'll be Duke Sims facing him. Here's Britannia. Pitch to Sims, 6'9", left-handed, and home run 1-13. He has the power, and it is gone. Duke Sims, the always dangerous Duke Sims, with a solo home run to lead off the top of the second. Look at it again. 6'9", left-handed, end home run 1-13 against left-handers. He has end power, and it was a 6. Duke Sims. We enter our home runs in real time. And Cleveland out ahead, 1-0. That is the second home run of the year of this young season for Duke Sims. Now here's another good hitter, Tony Horton, who has power. Britannia, the pitch to Horton. 4-5, right-handed, struck him out. 1 down. And Tommy Harper, the batter. Oh. Here's Britannia now. The pitch to Harper. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. That's 2 in a row. And Vic Davalillo is the batter. Okay. Here's the pitch to Davalillo. 111, left-handed, ballpark slash. It's a 1 for left-handers, lines it to second, and the side is retired. But a run on the home run by Duke Sims, the leadoff home run in the top of the second. We move to the bottom of the second now. Sonny Siebert takes the mound. And Ron Hansen, the batter. Here's Siebert now, the windup and the pitch to Hansen. That's 6-7, right-handed, walked him. Hansen draws a base on balls, 6-7 walk. And now Casanova, the catcher, steps up to the batter's box. Here's Siebert. 2-12 right-handed, grounds it to short, not being held. That's Larry Brown. He scoops it up, he throws it to second to Chico Salmon for 1, and then over to Tony Horton for the double play. So that's 2 outs, nobody on, and Frank Coggins, the batter. Pitch from Siebert. 3-9, right-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Siebert, and the Senators are retired in the second. And after 2, it's 1-0 on the home run by Duke Sims. Here is Frank B. on the mound. Frank B. will face Larry Brown to start it off. Here's Britannia. Pitch to Brown, 6-7, right-handed, walked him. Larry Brown on first, not being held. And Sonny Siebert, the batter, he's a B bunter. This is a bunt situation. First, the havoc roll. Infield is in. He's a C bunter now. It's a drip. It's hit to the catcher. Casanova. 9C. He fouls it off. And it's a reset. Infield back this time. A B bunter. Hits it to first. Three B. And it's Epstein who takes it to the bag for the sacrifice bunt by Siebert. So Larry Brown in scoring position at second with 1 out, and Chico Salmon, the batter, he grounded to short in the first. The pitch to Salmon. 3-5, grounds it to short, A, with a runner on second. Fielded by Hansen, who throws it to first for the out, and Brown holds. 2 outs. And this is a clutch situation for Max Alvis. Pitch to Alvis, 4-11. Right-handed, flies it to left, X. This could be trouble for the big man. Hold your beer. 4-11, right-handed. Howard, a 4. 13. That's 24. And he makes a running catch, a beautiful running catch, to retire the side. 24, fly ball. So the side is out. No runs. The walk to Brown, he went to second and was left there. And we're going to move to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Cleveland on the home run by Duke Sims. Be right back as I go to make some coffee. Okay, we're back, Kathy Harden, and the coffee is being brewed. A full pot. And it's the bottom of the third. Siebert on the mound, and here's Frank B. leading it off. A 1 WL. That's 5-9 left-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout in a row. And in the game for Siebert. Here's Unser now. Pop to Sims, the catcher, in the first. 1-7 right-handed, single 1-7, lines it to second. Caught by Chico Salmon. 2 outs. And Fred Valentine is the batter. He's a switch hitter, batting left. .6'9", left-handed, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts for Siebert. We've gone 3 innings, still 1-0. And here's Frank B. Bertagna. Frank Bertagna. Wow, no kidding, Kathy. Because it was too cold. We don't use weather effects here. We could, if we wanted to. For example, here's April to May. You have snow, wow. This was a night game. Has nothing to do with left-handers or right-handers. Oh. I prefer to use regular, for lack of a better term, regular ballpark effects. Okay, Frank B. on the mound, leading it off, Jose Cardinal. Never have stopped to learn weather effects. Here's the pitch from to Cardinal now. Top of the 4th, 2-5. Flies it to left, and it's Howard. Under it, 1 out. Now Duke Sims. Sims hit the home run in the 2nd. Here's Bertagna. Pitch to Sims, 6'6", left-handed, walked him this time. Pitching him very carefully. Sims on first, 1 out, and Tony Horton is the batter. Here's the pitch to Horton. 5'6", right-handed, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Bertagna. And Tommy Harper, the batter. Again, if anybody knows how to pronounce his name, would be appreciative if you type in phonetically Bertagna. We'll just go with Bertagna for the game. Okay, Harper at the plate. Did I do the havoc roll on Harper? I don't think so. Looking on the instant replay. No, I did not. Here's the pitch to Harper. 6-10 right-handed struck him out, and the side is retired. And he has struck out Horton and Harper twice in this ball game. No runs, no hits. The walk to Sims left on. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Siebert now. And Ken McMullen is the batter. Siebert is ready. Here's the pitch to McMullen. 5-5 right-handed, grounds it to short X. That's for Brown, 325. 2-3. That goes through for a base hit, so McMullen singles. Not being held. And here's the big man, Frank Howard. Snow in April. Always peculiar. Howard singled in the first. Here's the pitch from Siebert. That's 4-8 right-handed, walked him. First and second with nobody out, and here's Super Jew Mike Epstein. Left-handed hitter. Siebert from the stretch. The pitch to Epstein, 4-8 left-handed, walked him, and the bases are full with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ron Hansen, the Cleveland Indians, playing the infield back to ward off a big inning here. Hansen walked and was doubled up in the second. That's a possible wild pitch. Siebert a 7. And it gets away from Sims, and McMullen scores. On the wild pitch. That's earned. Siebert threw a wild one. Now it's second and third, no outs. The infield will come in now. Full count on Hansen. One 5 right-handed, struck him out. That is the fourth strikeout for Siebert, one down, and here's Paul Casanova. Again, the infield pimp playing it in. It's a 1-1 game. And the pitch. 6-7 right-handed walked him to load the bases. I was thinking of doing an intentional walk anyway. Now the bases are full, 1 out, and Frank Coggins, the batter. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch to Coggins. 3-10 right-handed, grounds it to second. Chico Salmon, his only play is to first, and Howard scores. And that makes it 2-1 Washington. It was a ground ball, second C with bases loaded. And here's Frank Bertania with 2 outs. First and second. Actually, it's second and third. Here's the pitch to Bertania. 4-8. Oh, he walked him to reload the bases. Wow. Siebert really in trouble here. Now Del Unser in a clutch situation. Left-handed hitter. Siebert throws. 6-8 left-handed struck him out. And that will retire the side. 5th strikeout for Siebert. He ends up allowing 2 runs. One on a wild pitch with the bases loaded, and the other one on a ground ball with the bases loaded. We've gone 4. It's 2-1 Senators. And we'll go check to see if that coffee is ready. Okay, we're back, and we want to thank you for being with us here on the Strat-O-Matic Network. This is the first of a 4-game series between the clubs, and it's dated April 26 in our 1968 replay. It's the last game of this date. We'll post updated standings on the posting board shortly, as soon as possible, as soon as feasible. after this ball game. Here's Frank Bertagna. Now trying to protect this lead here. 2-1 Washington. Vic Davalillo. Is the batter. This will be lefty-lefty. Now here's Bertagna. The pitch to Davalillo. 2-8. Left-handed grounds it back to Bertagna. He fields it and he throws it to Epstein for the out, 1 away. Now Larry Brown, the batter. Siebert comes out on deck. That's 4-10 right-handed ballpark slash, right-hander 1-7, and it's line to short. Hansen makes the catch, 2 outs. And Sonny Siebert, the batter. Here's the pitch. 3-8, grounds it to third. Fielded by McMullen, and he throws it on over to Epstein, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bertagna. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a 2-1 ball game. Okay, Sonny Siebert takes the mound, bottom of the 5th, in a 2-1 game. 8 batters came to the plate for the Senators in the 4th. Fred Valentine leads it off. Switch hitter batting left against Siebert. Okay, here's Siebert now. The pitch to Valentine. 3-2, right-handed, lines it to first. Caught by Tony Horton, 1 out. And now here's Ken McMullen. .3-4 right-handed ballpark slash. It's a 1, and that goes through for a base hit. Second hit for McMullen today, both singles. It was a 3-4 ballpark slash, right-handed 1-7, 1 on the 20 die. McMullen is on. Here's the big man again. Big man singled, walked and scored. And the pitch to Howard. 2-5, that's hit well. Deep to left field. Back goes Harper, and it is gone. A 2-run home run for Frank Howard. And that was as clean as a baby's ass. 2-5 clean. I'm telling you. And that makes it 4-1. Look at it again, 2-5. Right hand against the right-hander. And there it is, clean. Thundering around the bases. He knocked the crap out of that. For Howard, his 5th home run of the season already. 5 home runs in 14 games. And there is action in the Cleveland bullpen. Kurtz pitched in this game in real world. So did Fisher. And so did Gramley, who is non-carded. Okay, here's Epstein now. That was a 5.6 on the Richter scale, folks, and we're talking about the thumps by Howard as he rounded the bases. Okay, Siebert. Here's the pitch to Epstein. 3-8 right-handed struck him out. 6th strikeout, 2 away for Ron Hansen. Pitch from Siebert. 4-4 right-handed, fly grounds to third X. That is Alva's 217. 13-2, it's going to be an E17 roll. Eight, and he throws him out. Alva's with the assist, throwing him out to Tony Horton, and the side is retired, but 2 more runs. And after 5, it's Washington 4, Cleveland 1. It was the home run by Duke Sims to give Cleveland the 1-0 lead, then 2 runs in the 4th, and then 2 runs again in the 5th on the 2-run home run by Howard. We move to the top of the 6th. Frank Bertania takes the mound. This is his second endurance inning. I did not pick up on that. But he has full endurance, and top of the order, Chico Salmon, 4-1 Washington. Here's Britannia. The pitch to Salmon, 4-9, right-handed, grounds it to third for McMullen. And he throws it to Epstein, 1 out. Now Max Alvis. Britannia into his windup. Pitch to Alvis, 5'11", right-handed, ballpark slash. Right-hander 1-7, line to short. 2 outs. And here's Jose Cardinal. Cardinal 0 for 2, flew to center, flew to left. Bertania throws 3-5, and he grounds it to second. Fielded by Coggins, and he throws it to Epstein, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bertania has retired 8 in order. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 4-1 Senators. Okay, Siebert on the mound. Casanova leads it off. It's 4-1 Senators. Here's Siebert now. And the pitch, 3-11, right-handed, lines it to third, right at Alvis. 1 down. Now Frank Coggins, the batter, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Coggins 0 for 2. Three, right-handed, grounds to first. And Tony Horton takes it to the bag, 2 outs. And here's Bertania, a 1 WL at the plate. And the pitch, 2-7, struck him out. 7th strikeout for Siebert. And we head to the 7th. Frank Bertania has retired 8 in order. And Duke Sims leads it off. He hit the home run in the second for the only run for Cleveland. He was walked in the fourth. 4-1 ball game. Here's Britannia now in his third endurance inning. That 6-6 left-handed walked him. Sims is on first, and Tony Horton, the batter. Horton has struck out twice. So has Harper on deck. Oh. It's a possible wild pitch 20. It gets away. His wild pitch rating is 20. And Sims goes to second. A wild pitch by Britannia. Good morning, John. So now Sims in scoring position for Horton. My 1969 replay was advanced from the start. Okay, here's Horton at the plate. I don't even know if I did the havoc roll. Really getting confused here. I'm looking on the replay to see if I did the havoc roll. No, I did not. By the way, Kathy, it's kind of cumbersome to type this, but it was advanced from the start, and the 69 replay, all games, no basic. And then I included some super advanced toward the end of the replay. Okay, here's Horton with Sims on second. He walked and then went to second on the wild pitch by Britannia. Here's the pitch to Horton now. 6-5 right-handed fly ball center. And Unser is under it, 1 out. And John DFW is here, along with Kathy Harden in the live text. Tommy Harper now, struck out twice by Britannia. Basic, you mean this side? Like this, using these cards? No, I don't do that at all. I don't do that at all. You just woke up. Okay, here's Harper now. Pitch from Britannia. 2-5, left-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Britannia. Cleveland would like to get at least a run here. This is lefty-lefty, Vic Davalillo. By the way, Washington won this game 5-4. Here's the pitch to Davalillo. 4-5 left-handed, and he walked him. And now Britannia is one hit or walk away from fatigue. Action in the Senators bullpen. Here's Larry Brown now, first and second, 2 outs. Larry Brown is the tying run at the plate. It's 4-1 Senators. Here's the pitch to Brown. 6-9 right-handed. That's in home run, 1-12. Does he have the power? That is a re-roll. Isn't that sad? A long fly ball out. Fly ball foul. That was a re-roll. And he had W power though. Here's the pitch, 6-6. Right-handed, walked them to load the bases. Now there'll be a new pitcher as Britannia has reached fatigue. Britannia reaches fatigue here in the 7th. He pitched 6 2/3 innings. Oh shit. Oh. Let's see who's coming in. Will be Daryl Knowles. Maybe. Let me just see. Baldwin pitched. Bosman even came in. And Higgins, we're going to go with Higgins. Dennis Higgins coming in. Britannia. Wow, he allowed one hit, and it was the home run to Sims. Look at that. I didn't even pick up on that. He walked 5, struck out 5, and has allowed 1 run. And Dennis Higgins comes in. Higgins has a record of 0-1. And there's going to be a hitter now for Siebert. Siebert pitched 6 innings. He allowed 4 hits. Walked 6, a lot of walks in this game. Struck out 7, allowed 4 runs, all earned. Let's see who's going to hit here. They just need a base hit. It's going to be Dave Nelson. Nelson pinch ran in this game. Actually, I'm going to bring in Lee May. Lee May, who for one reason or another is not playing. We're going to just double check to make sure he's on the team. Yes, he is. So Lee May will step in to face Higgins. Okay, here's Higgins now facing May. May left-handed hitter. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to May. 3-5, that's a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs. Sims comes home. Davalillo comes home. Brown goes to third. A pinch hit, 2-out, clutch single to bring in 2 runs and make it a 4-3 ball game. That was a 3-5 single. Eddie Fisher, who pitched in this game in real world, will come in next inning. Maybe Vicente Romo. I don't think Vicente Romo is available. Vicente Romo is on the Dodgers, and he does not come on to the team until June. I think I remember. We'll bring in Fisher. Next inning, He pitched in this game in the real world. Fisher is 0-1. Whew, +5. Okay, it's first and third with Lee May on first. Coming up is Chico Salmon now. It's a 4-3 ball game. Okay, here's Higgins. The pitch to Salmon. 4-7 struck him out. And that will retire the side. There were 2 runs though. On 3 walks and then a base hit to bring in 2 runs on the pinch hit by Lee May. Britannia reached fatigue. Allowed 3 runs. He is the winner of record. The loser is Siebert. And the new pitcher for Cleveland is Eddie Fisher. Fisher has pitched only 2 1/3 innings. He's not being overused. It's a 4-3 ball game. Here's Del Unser now. 6-7 left-handed, grounds it to second X. Oh. That's Chico Salmon, 422. It's an E22 roll. Nine, and Chico throws him out. Unser is retired. And here's Fred Valentine. Fisher into the windup and the pitch to Valentine. Switch hitter batting left. 4-8 pops it up to second for Chico Salmon again. 2 outs. And here's Ken McMullen. The pitch to McMullen. 5-5 right-handed, grounds to short, fielded by Larry Brown, and he fires it to Tony Horton, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Eddie Fisher. Higgins trying to save this for Bertania. It'll be the heart of the order, if you want to call it that. Alvis, Cardinal, and Sims. And then Horton, then Harper. Here's Higgins now. The pitch to Alvis. 2-6. Pops it up to third base. And McMullen makes the catch, 1 out. Here's Jose Cardinal. Higgins winds and deals. 3-5 struck him out. 2 away. And here's the always dangerous Duke Sims. Homered in the second, walked twice. Here's the pitch to Sims. 5-10 left-handed, grounds it to short X. That's Hansen, 333. 17-3 throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Higgins. He did allow the base hit to Lee May, which knocked in 2. He was not charged with it. And then has retired the next 4 batters in this stint. We move to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, here's Eddie Fisher now. Big man Frank Howard. His 2-run home run is the game winner thus far. Howard 2 for 2, a single, a walk, and the 2-run home run. Has scored twice. Here's Eddie Fisher now. The pitch to Howard. 5-7 right-handed double, 1-4. It's a double by Howard. A stand-up double. Right, now here's Super Drew Mike Epstein. Epstein lined to third, walked and struck out. Pitch from Fisher. 3-10. Ballpark slash. It's a 1, and it's a line out to second. 1 away. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th for Cleveland, it will be Tony Horton, Harper, and Davalillo. Here's Fisher now. Pitch to Hansen, 3-12 right-handed, single, 1-8, lines it to short, caught by Brown. 2 outs. And Paul Casanova, the batter. Clutch situation. One 5, and there's a base hit to left. This might score the big man. Big man rounding third. Hold your beer now. On a 1-5 right-handed single to left. Howard is a 1-8, 2 outs, 1-10, no hold, 1-11. +1, 1 to 12. Here comes Howard and the throw from Harper. And he is safe. The big man comes home with an insurance run. Casanova goes to second on the throw. And here's Coggins now, with Casanova in scoring position. It's a 5-3 ball game now. Here's the pitch to Coggins. 5-8. Switch hitter batting left, grounds to second. And Chico Salmon fields it, throws it to first, and the side is retired. But one run. The double by Howard, and he came home on the base hit by Casanova. The throw by Harper was not in time. And here's Dennis Higgins trying to save this. Okay, it's going to be Tony Horton leading it off. Horton, Harper, and Davalillo here in the top of the ninth. Cleveland down by 2. Higgins, the windup. The pitch to Horton, 2-4, flies it to right. And Valentine makes the catch, 1 out. Cap Peterson. Is coming into play left field, replacing Howard. Cap Peterson. Okay, here's Harper now. With 1 out, nobody on. It's Senators 5, Indians 3. Here's Higgins. Pitch to Harper, 3-8 right-handed, grounds it to third for McMullen. And he fires it to Epstein, 2 outs. And it's all up to Vic Davalillo. Oh. Higgins gets the sign from Casanova into his windup. Pitch to Davalillo, 6-8. Left-handed single, 1-16. It's a base hit. It's a base hit for Davalillo. And I think there'll be a hitter for Larry Brown. That was a 6-7 left-handed. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I looked 6-8. I'm sorry, he walked him. He walked him. Six-seven left-handed, walked him. Davalillo on first. Not being held. He's a 1-15 with Higgins, 1-13. He's got the lead. Actually, Larry Brown will hit. Here's the pitch to Brown. 6-9 right-handed. That's a double to right field. Davalillo goes to third and will hold. 1-17. 1-16. 1-18. 1-19. Actually, he will come home. They'll let him score. Wow. Davalillo coming home. And they keep Brown at third. And now there'll be a hitter for Eddie Fisher. Comes down to one at bat here. Isn't that something? Higgins is one hitter walk away from fatigue also. When you break this up, that was 1 inning, 2 innings. He's in his 3rd inning. Oh no, he's got the 4th. Now there'll be a pinch hitter for Fisher. Let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be Willie Smith, who eventually will go to the Cubs. Willie Smith. Smith came in to play first base in this ball game. They had a lot of substitutions in this game. Here's Willie Smith. 2 outs, the tying run on second. Washington 5, Cleveland 4. Higgins 1 hit and or walk away from fatigue. Here's the pitch to Smith. 3-6, double 1-18, and that's a double for Willie Smith, and it's a tie ball game. Brown comes home. And that's it for Dennis Higgins. Willie Smith with a huge double on a 3-6 right-handed. Double 1-18, it's a double. So Smith is on second. And that's it for Higgins. Higgins pitched 2 and actually that is not, I already established this is not his endurance inning. I made a mistake. So we're going to see if Higgins can get Chico Salmon to end the inning. His first endurance is the 4th inning. Indians with the comeback here. Here's Chico Salmon facing Higgins. It may be unrealistic. They might have pulled Higgins in the real world, but we're going to have him try to get Chico. Here's the pitch, 1-5, and he grounds it to short. And that's going to be Hansen fielding it. And he throws it to first, and the side is retired. 2 runs, though. And they took Howard out. Put Cap Peterson in. It's a 5-5 ball game. It's going to be a new pitcher for Cleveland. Tommy Gramley, who pitched 3.1 innings this season, is non-carded. He is a 2.70 ERA. He's a right-hander, and Gramley will come in. We will use a nameless player. Yes, we will. A 2.70 ERA. He allowed no home runs. So for Cleveland, it's going to be Gramley, the nameless player. Tommy Gramley. coming in to pitch the bottom of the ninth. And there will be a hitter for Higgins. A hitter for Higgins, who pitched 2 1/3 innings. Oh, shit. 6, 7, 8. Fisher allowed 1 run. That's an error. Gramley played 1 year in Major League Baseball. And there's not much on him. Right-hander. Now there'll be a hitter for Higgins. Let's see who it's going to be. Ed Stroud, who pinch hit in this game in the real world, is a left-handed hitter. And he will hit. Where's Bernie Allen? Here he is. Bernie Allen also pinch hit. We'll have Bernie Allen hit. The Senators trying to score here in the bottom of the ninth, facing Tom Gramley. Okay, here's Gramley, right-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch to Bernie Allen. Kathy Harden for the Senators, 6'4", left-handed, flies it to center X. That's for Cardinal, 211. 16-2, makes the catch, 1 away. Now Del Unser. Gramley into his windup. Pitch to Unser, 1-6, walked him. So Unser, the winning run on first. He has a 0 hold, Gramley. And that's going to be a 0. Unser 1-15 with a 0 hold being held, 1-13. He gets the lead 4-6. Here's Fred Valentine. 1 out, Unser on first, the winning run. The pitch to Valentine. 1-6, and that is a base hit to left. Unser rounding second, 1-15, 1-16, no hold. 1-17, they will let him go. Actually, they will throw on a 1-17 because the second run does not matter. I could be wrong. And he is safe. And that's second and third now with 1 out. Infield is in. Actually, that was a dumb play. I could have played infield back for the double play. That's fucked up. Really fucked up. Really fucked up managerial decision. McMullen is due up. Okay, infield is in. Second and third with 1 out. Pitch to McMullen. 5-5 right-handed, grounds it to second, infield in. Second and third. Runners hold. Fielded by Chico Salmon, throws it to first. 2 outs. And I could be saved. This is where Cap Peterson is the batter. 204 hitter. A big hand for Cap Peterson. Who came in to play left field for Frank Howard. Big hand for Peterson. Okay, Gramley trying to get out of this. Second and third, 2 outs. The pitch to Peterson. 6-5 right-handed, flies it to right. Getting under that is Davalillo. He makes the catch, and we're going to extra innings. So the bad managerial decision is overcome. It's a 5-5 ball game. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, it's a 5-5 ball game. Whew, Lord. And there'll have to be a new pitcher here for the Senators. Darryl Knowles, who pitched in this game in the real world, will come in. He has been overused. He's already been used 12 innings. We are not going to use him. He only had 41. We're going to bring in Bosman, who pitched in this game in the real world. Bosman has a record of 0-1. Do you have any recommendation there, Joel? I'd be more than glad to accommodate. Okay, Bosman will be pitching. And it'll be Alvis, Cardinal, and Sims in the top of the 10th. I just need to use the lavatory. I'll be right back. Okay, Bosman is ready. Alvis at the plate. Pitch from Bosman, 2-7, right-handed, single 1-2, lines it to short, caught by Hansen. 1 out. Now here's Jose Cardinal. Cardinal for 4 today. Pitch from Bosman, 2-6, right-handed, walked him. Cardinal is on, 1-17. 1-15. 1-13 being held. Here's the always dangerous Duke Sims. Oh, and a big hand for Duke Sims. He has his own fan club here that travels with the team. Here's the pitch to Sims. 3-9 right-handed. That's a double to right. That might score Cardinal. Cardinal 1-17, 1-18, 1-17. That's a tough call. Any recommendations? Do we even throw to get Cardinal? Anybody at all? 1-17, no hold. 1-18. One to 17. This is a messed up game. Joel Horland says you got to try to get him, so we're going to try to get him. It's going to be Valentine. Here's the throw, and he is safe. Sims goes to third. Second run batted in for Sims today. The huge double to make it 6-5. And here's Tony Horton infield in. Pitch from Bosman. 4-5, right-handed, fly ball right. And that's going to be deep enough for Sims to tag. Two outs now, nobody on. 7-5 ball game. And here's Tommy Harper. Okay, Bosman. Pitch to Harper, 6-8, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired, but 2 runs for Cleveland. And the unlikely winner of record, Tommy Gramley. Takes the mound. He got the loss in this game in real world, and his record was 0-1 in real world. He played 1 season in Major League Baseball. And it was this one. He had 3.1, 3 1/3 innings pitched. He's pitching his 2nd inning now. Tommy Gramley. You want to talk about obscure? He's still alive. Leading it off is Super Jew Mike Epstein. Okay, Gramley now. The pitch to Epstein. 2-2, grounds it to first. And Horton takes it to the bag, one away. They're keeping him in. Here's Ron Hansen now. Gramley, the windup, and the pitch to Hansen. 3-6, flies it to center. And Cardinal under it, 2 away. And it's all up to Paul Casanova. And the pitch. 4-12, right-handed, walked him. So there's still hope. Frank Coggins is due up. There's going to be a hitter for Frank Coggins. It's going to be Ed Stroud. He's got some power. Let's just confirm it. Billy Bryan also has some power. He's a left-handed hitter. We're going to go with Billy Bryan. And there's Brant Aaliyah, who has power. And he's a right-handed hitter. We're going to go with Billy Bryan. Billy Bryan, pinch hitter, the tying run. Facing Gramley. Cleveland 7, Washington 5. Casanova on first. Here's the pitch to Bryan from Gramley. 4-10, left-handed catcher X. This might be the ball game. Sims 3-16. Six-three wild pitch followed by a pop out. The ball game is over. The final. Cleveland 7, Washington 5. In some ways, a very messed up ball game. In other ways, a very good ball game. I'll have my wrap up in just a minute. Or in a couple minutes. Thank you, Joel. There were a couple of dubious managerial calls, but nothing wrong with it. You're right. So that does the ball game, folks. The final is Cleveland 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Washington 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. The Senators out-hit Cleveland. In fact, the home run by Duke Sims in the second was the only hit for Cleveland until the 7th inning, when pinch hitter Lee May singled home 2 runs. It was 5-3, and then Cleveland tied it up in the 9th, getting 2 runs off Higgins. And in the top of the 10th, Bosman allowed 2 runs, and that was it. The win goes to Cleveland. Sorry, Kathy Harden was for the Senators. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. I'll catch you next time.